morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Chris Schuler.
That's right. You're not Kristen Van Dyke.
I'm a Chris, but the wrong Chris, for those of you who are looking for Kristen.
Well, we're so happy to have you back.
Thank
Welcome
you
back
very
to
much.
New Mexico Style. Welcome to all our viewers. Hope you had a wonderful, long Labor Day weekend.
It was fun.
It was nice. And yesterday, if you got a chance to watch our show, we had 5 amazing recipes, really good chefs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a really fun show. So hopefully you got to try it. If you did, let us know. Tell us if you liked any of the food that you tried from our show. I always like to hear that.
I love it. I cooked last night portobello mushrooms.
Oh, I love that.
I don't cook, but I tried it
Did you
anyway.
grill them or cook? How did you?
Grilled it.
See, that's the way.
Mozzarella.
Ooh.
Spinach.
Ooh.
See?
See, a little protein, a little healthy. I like that.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, last night, actually, I was so full. Just from this weekend, I kind of snacked a lot, and I went out on Sunday with my friend. I went to Bravo for lunch, and then I went to Seasons for dinner, and I drank too much wine. So yesterday, I kind of was a good girl. I worked out, I drank water, I ate fruits and vegetables.
Just to cleanse the system.
Yeah, just to be a good girl.
Good for you.
But today, it's not going to be like that, because I mentioned sangria and pastrami.
They look so good.
I know.
I can't wait.
Right?
I can stay and try one, right?
Oh, of course.
I gotta
Please
try
do.
it.
In the meantime, you told me you were going to try to head out to the movies this weekend.
I did. I went and saw Help Is Still #1.
Was it as good as you expected?
It was fantastic.
What did you like about it?
You know what was interesting? The trailers are not what you think.
Okay.
The trailers made it seem like it was sort of a funny comedy kind of thing.
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's serious. It's about civil rights. It's about the
Okay.
60s. It's wonderful. Incredible acting.
So
it's going to win awards.
See, remember I said I was already hearing a lot of Oscar buzz already.
No, it's great. And it's one of those movies, I mean, you think about it afterwards, you talk about it afterwards.
Like that.
You think, wow, that time period was so difficult, and what were people thinking during that time period?
Right, and it also makes you think how many, you know, as far behind as we are in some things, and as many things as we complain about in our lifestyle these days, you look and you say, you know what, we really have moved far. I mean, we have made a lot of changes, and a lot for the better. Just as much as we complain, there's a lot we've done for the better.
That's true.
So,
and we have to do more.
Always.
I mean, there's no day. It was very interesting. No, you'll love this. You got to go see that.
Well, you said it's #1. Let's take a look, because it was a really big weekend at the box office in general. The Help, as you mentioned, did take #1 spot for the 3rd week in a row. So I want to just mention that the film's earnings since hitting theaters is an impressive $118.6 million.
That's incredible.
It's a lot of money.
They make a fortune on these things.
Oh my gosh. And then the debt, speaking of money, the debt came in second. Apollo 18 and Shark Night 3D competed for 3rd and 4th. And Rise of the Planet of the Apes still up there, rounding out the weekend top 5. I really don't have any desire to see that, and yet one of my friends who's kind of fluffy, she's, you know, she kind of is more into the, I don't know, you know,
You're talking about the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This friend of mine, she's really into those kind of, you know, if there's a headlining celebrity in the movie, or if it's a romantic comedy. She said it was a great movie. So if she said so, maybe I'll think so.
See, the original, did you see the original?
I didn't.
See, you're too young for this.
No, I'm not too young. I just
I was like 2, but I saw it, and it was great.
It was?
It was. Oh yeah, Charlton Heston, unbelievable.
Well, yes. I mean, obviously.
I kind of want to see this just to see what happens.
Well, they're remaking so many movies now, which is interesting.
And they're so much better. I mean, in terms of technology.
Well, yeah, absolutely, with 3D. Now, you were just asking me if I was too young. You know, I don't know these days if you're too young for anything, because listen to this story. A beauty pageant mother sparks outrage because this is what she did. She boosted her 4-year-old daughter's chest and bottom. Okay, I'm not kidding. She sported fake C-cup breasts and padded on her body. She did that little booty padding thing. Okay, this is the latest shock contestant on toddlers and tiaras. Yes, look at this.
This is horrible.
Okay, is this unbelievable? That is a padding for her to look like Dolly Parton at 4 years old.
What is she thinking?
Well, I don't know. She's like, I'm gonna rock this stage, and then the mom goes, "Oh, baby, you can do it. Y'all can do it out there."
I mean, this is horribly sad.
I know.
But I mean, maybe it's like, was it a costume thing? It must have been like a costume.
Well, her mom
if it's a costume thing.
It is, but her mom says it's just normal. That's what she said. Okay, I quote her in her voice. This is how she said it.
Yeah, it sounds like.
But honestly, Chris, I mean,
that's
isn't that
horrible.
disturbing?
No, it's very disturbing. And what kind of message does it send? And all those, it's just, boy.
It's the wrong message. I mean, I just feel like we're already forced to grow, especially as a girl. We're forced to grow up so fast these days. And the pageant mothers, I feel like they want it a lot more than the kids.
Well,
what do the kids know at that age?
And it's not even about. I mean, it's about growing up too fast, but it's also about what are you valuing here?
Exactly.
What are you valuing? This is not about this.
It's not, and it just disturbs me. I felt like we had to share that just because it's sending the wrong message, and I just think that we have to let kids be kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why everybody's growing up too fast.
And explain, I mean, the looks are not the deal.
Exactly.
And especially not that kind of thing.
Well, it's like that T-shirt we were talking about. I'm too pretty to I have to let my brother do my homework for me.
From last week.
Right. It's sending the wrong. It's just sending the wrong message.
It's not about that.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's talk about some more. I had to, right?
Lighthearted things.
Some lighthearted, but let's talk about a little more. I don't know, like more political issues. You want to do that?
Okay.
Okay.
What did you have in mind?
Well, here's the thing. The special session begins today in Santa Fe.
Ah, yes.
One of the issues that's going to be addressed is license for illegal immigrants. Okay, now this is very controversial, right? What is your feeling about this? I mean, let me just first mention that New Mexico is only one of 2 states, only one of 2 that issue full illegal immigrants their driver's license. I mean, I was reading it in the paper. I mean, this is, to me,
it's tough.
Why are we in the one of 2?
No, I think that the entire illegal immigration issue has to be looked at as a whole.
It absolutely does.
This is one piece of it, and I think people get wrapped up in this one piece. And I number of different feelings about this. I mean, it was originally about uninsured,
right?
But that didn't turn out to pass.
Let me just say, on that note, real quick, a new study from New Mexico State University shows that we are second in the nation for uninsured drivers.
Yeah, so it didn't appear on the surface to help that. But there's so many other issues around. I mean, look at the guy who saved the little girl a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Illegal immigrant. Now, he's trying to do the right thing.
Exactly.
So how do we deal with that as a society, and how do we deal with that in general as a state? I think you have to look at the entire picture. But I mean, I don't know the answer.
Well, I mean, hence the fact that it is so controversial, because there are so many areas where you can balance it, and you can say, well, on this side I think this, and on that side I think that. Yeah. But I mean, this is the thing that troubles me, is the fact that we are one of 2 states is saying that. I mean, why are the other 48 not involved with
this?
And
there's the human trafficking issues.
Of course.
That is that's a whole other issue. But all that comes together. We have to look at that as a whole. Yeah. I hope they do the right thing. I don't know what that is.
Whatever that is.
Good luck, folks.
I know. I wish I had a more direct opinion, but in this case.
Why you're voted in. You do the work for us now.
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll see what happens, and we'll see some results, and we'll let, of course, our viewers know. Meanwhile, on a happier note,
more fun stuff.
The Santa Fe Fiestas begin. Yes.
That time of year.
Now, fiestas have actually been held since 1712, so a very long time ago it all began, to commemorate the return of the Spanish to the city after the Puebla Revolt of 1680. Now, just for those who don't know, the burning of Zozobra is Thursday, and we actually are going to have fire dancers and gloomies here today. Isn't
Not
that
old
fun?
Man Gloom. He's too big.
No, we don't have him. We
But
have the glue
so,
meats.
No, it's great stuff. I need to go up. I was telling him I haven't gone up. I've never, in 25 years, I've never been up there.
See, well, I haven't either, but this was my first year where I had the opportunity to.
You got to go. It's Thursday, right?
Yes, it's on Thursday.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
See, now I thought you'd already done this.
I've never done this. I've always seen it on TV, but I've never gone up.
Well, we'll get a little more of an inside look today.
I'd like to burn burning the gloom. I love that idea.
See, when I heard about it, I was so excited. It sounds exciting.
Yep.
And 40,000 people are actually expected at Fort Marcy Park on Thursday. A lot of people. Zozobra actually marks the start of the 3 days of celebration. So head out there. It'll be fun. And by the way, you might want to also get your thinking cap on, because Los Alamos is hosting its 3rd Next Big Idea. Now, that's a festival of discovery, invention, and innovation. And that's coming up September 16th and 17th. So that's pretty fun.
Do you have any ideas?
Not yet. I'll go to you.
Come up with something. I'm gonna learn how to make up pastrami. That's a big idea for me.
That's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea.
I love it. Well, I also have a good idea that if the weather is cooling down, we'll be a little more comfortable, and it is supposed to do so.
It's so much better now.
Isn't it already?
The last 2 days it felt like fall.
Yeah,
it almost started
Sunday.
in the morning. Oh, it was fabulous.
I know, I loved it. It makes me think Balloon Fiesta is coming up, and it is. So it kind of has that feeling in the air. Let's find out a little more. Thank you for chatting it up with me. Let's get to the weather.